Starting side by side in the front row. Corey Weller second in points. Paul O'Brien, our current points leader. Coming to the green flag, this time by pace trucks off the track. Here we come. There's the orange cones. Corey holds them, and yeah.
O'Brien on the outside. Weller jumps out to that early lead going into turn number 1. Brian stays high, wide, and hands with that. Brown stepped out.
Oh, he goes sideways, over rotates, picks up a car with him. Not exactly sure who it is, but that is going to hurt, at least for the first half of the race. See, that's another reason why the Comp Yellow is such a savior at this point. For somebody like that, it's happened time and time again. A flat tire, major contact, first lap of the race, takes out some of the points leaders. Boom. They can still keep going. They're going to be well off the pace, but here comes that Comp Yellow, and they get right back into it again.
Absolutely agreed. I just love watching that unfold that way. Hate to see it happen, but love to see that second chance.
Corey Weller right now, a sizable lead, probably about 15 car lengths, which I believe is going to be Anthony Ochoa. Yeah, it is, in the 75. And Sam Nino has moved up one spot at the start, as he's currently running in the third spot.
At the 75, is that Larry Hayes?
Yes.
Yeah, Larry. Then Nino, followed by Gutierrez and Showa and O'Brien all the way back. Oof.
Just don't beat up your car. Just maintain your spot. There's a big gap to where he's at. He's well behind. Just maintain your spot. Keep the car together. You know, you're not going to win the race in 2-3 laps, even if you do start catching them. So just play that competition yellow.
Well, real quick, it sounds like Chad from Intense Steve's down there. Baja Junkies, if you're cold, he said he's got some hoodies down there. Temperature's dropping. It's going to be cool tomorrow. You want to be all decked out in the official Great American Short Course gear?
I got to admit, this year's designs for the gas series is very, very cool.
Yeah, he did a great job. As we look at this great race action going on right now.
Complete lap number 2 as they cross the line. It looks like, yeah, Corey Weller, Sam Nino have the 2 fastest lap times. Actually, Paul O'Brien, he's got the second fastest lap time, 2/10 behind Corey Weller. So he's got the speed. He still has it there. It's just a matter of him playing that game. Halftime.
And what a beautiful shot there as his drone comes in. Shows the sky in the background and the hot racing action down on the track.
Got to emphasize the fact again that the light placement that Lee and the guys put together this week, I have yet to see any dark spots. None at all.
No, it is lit so well, so perfect. No shadows, no hidden holes. We like to say those shadows cover up. But Weller, Nino, Hayes, Gutierrez, Ochoa, and O'Brien. As it looks like O'Brien trying to make a move on Ochoa now. He has an inside line, goes up in position there, and Ochoa doing a little bit of a alligator tail there, swinging around back and forth.
So right now, everybody but Paul O'Brien, their fastest lap was on lap 3. So the track is coming around. I mean, it's not that there was anything bad to begin with, but it's really starting to agree with these cars as the lap times are getting faster and faster throughout this race.
Great overhead shot there as we're looking at fourth place there. That's Gutierrez as O'Brien has moved up a spot there. Ochoa back in that position. Corey Weller goes across the stripe there as it tips off there with Nino. Hayes. I got to say that the shots from the drones are just so much clearer because the lights, the way they're, spotlighting or showcasing the vehicles and the track at this point. See all our great big triangles there. And of course, you talked about the safety lights that we see green. Big shout out to Optima Batteries, of course, the Great American Short Course Series powered by Optima. Seeing Off-Road Warehouse, A.M. Ortega, Smarco, K&N, Cartech, Weller Racing, of course, watching the Weller Racing SR1s. La Bufadora, the official taco, the Great American Short Course Series, of course, Toyota Redlands and Honda. That Honda Talon that's worked out so well for us. Scott's got his phone open up. He's one of those wide phones where you can see all the chat that's going on. But I mean, that looks like just like a beautiful, screen on that thing. It's insane. It's like just as good as our monitor. Back on board with Paul O'Brien, the number 11 out of Arizona. As you can see the focus in his eyes. As you can see his eyes go and then his hands go into the turn. He's looking ahead, trying to focus there. Now these are basically an RS1 Yamaha motor that they've gotten from junkyards and for the street bikes and converted these platforms. They've taken the Yamaha chassis and built specialty chassis. Taken the all-wheel drive out or four-wheel drive and they're into two-wheel drive. And Scott mentioned earlier on in qualifying, it's like power to weight ratio of a Pro 2.
Well, I'm trying to take a screenshot of my phone and the racing action, and I'm so dingbatty retarded I can't.
You're looking for that beautiful
yeah, it
shot.
ain't happening. I guess you can't take a screenshot of a live.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Just got to get that. I can do it on an iPhone. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
That would be pretty epic on that. And we've got the cop caution. I'm going to go ahead and re-rack and restack them here. Beautiful footage. Now the sun is gone down completely, and we are solely lit by lights on the track now. And it looks like a vehicle getting a helping hand off the track. Is that Duros, I think? Got an issue there. All right, looks like we're going to get that Toyota of Redlands Tundra. Is going to go ahead and should pull off the track here in just a moment.
How long is Corey going to hold him this time? In that orange cone zone. Now we're going to see a little action from Paul O'Brien, currently fourth in line. Wow, somebody kind of laid down a little bit. Did you hear that? They shifted almost too quick and was dumped down to low gear.
And it kind of like, bogged down. You can definitely hear that because he's running. So fans were joined again by George Hamill. George, SR1s, you were up here for qualifying. I said you come running up here to SR1s, or I got to get in the booth.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I wanted to catch the start. So I stood down there for a little bit, got a good video of it, and then I saw him go into that, what is it, third turn? Dude, you can never beat the sound of an SR1.
No.
You can hear the difference too. The flat planes, I don't know if you guys already talked about it, and then the older motors.
Oh, yeah.
Completely different.
Paul O'Brien's not moving forward as fast as I thought he was going to. He's struggling to get around to that third place. And now he should be set up. He did that outside line, was able to maintain it. Now he's set up for the inside left-hand turn.
Oh, it's slick. It's slick. Oh, he held it, though. He let off right there and just used his rolling speed around that turn. That was perfect.
And he got by Larry Hayes at that point, too.
Now he's got a long way to go, though.
And you guys know as well as he does, the further you get to the front, the harder it is to pass.
Oh, yeah, especially when you got Corey Weller and Sam Nino up there.
Oh, he's going to give it up in second, too. Look at that squirreliness.
He's reeling him in. Nino made a little mistake.
Keep in mind, like you have said many times, this is the halfway point of the season. So right now, there's a points situation in hand. It was Paul O'Brien right now. I want to say it's 6 points up on Corey Weller running in that first spot.
I think 17 is driving with his eyes behind him, too. He's getting a little squirrely right there.
Yeah, he's definitely got it in his head right now, the Paul O'Brien. I know his spotter probably shouldn't have said, whoa.
There's something wrong. Something just happened.
Something let loose. Missed a shift or lost a tranny, lost a gear. So many speculations.
We could have a new points leader after this round of racing. 2 laps remaining this time by. Well,
the amount of excitement in the SR class cars has never failed. I mean, it's started in what, like 08 or something? Like, I can't believe it's still such a driver's class.
I'm thinking 09, 2010.
Yeah, SR1s were around for core days.
No, it was the last year, of course. So, yeah, last year.
So
2008.
I to be honest, back then I thought it was a fad. I honestly thought it was a fad, and everything did go away. The Rhinos, all those did go away for what, 3-4 years. And all of a sudden, kapow! There's the Razors. Polaris showed up and gave everything side by side new life.
Man, it's so weird to see those different driving styles. Some of the drivers are really aggressive in the turns. Some of them a lot of rolling speed. Like I said before, you got because of what years, drivers.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. You got to have a lot of control.
White flag is out one more time around for our leader, Corey Weller, who's well out in front. And like I said, she might come out of tonight with the points lead. A very slight one, but it could be a points lead for her.
And one of the things, too, you've got to also use the suspension to help these things turn, meaning get on the gas, let off the gas, let the suspension put weight onto the front, transfer that weight, get it to rotate a little bit, get back on the gas to keep that front end tracking.
Yeah, and I think that has a difference in the beginning of the race and to the later portion of the race. You know, the car in the front, and the horse can be at the end.
Yeah.
Then not as much in the beginning.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. But it really makes you think, and that's where I think really the driver's part of it comes, how to be able to use that car to put it into that position.
You know, it's funny, too, because I've been hanging out with Corey a lot today. Corey was telling me she's like, she just loves it because there you go.
Yeah. She just loves it because she
wins.
Corey Weller with the win. But she was saying she loves it so much because the car, hang out, really enjoy the races, be with family, and then you get out there and it's just
and full adrenaline rush.
I've still never had the opportunity to drive it. So.
Yeah, I almost got a chance, and then I know Ken Johnson got into it, and he looked at me and goes, Dave, you got to do this. This is the coolest thing ever. All right.
Well, we'll send Dave down trackside one more time, talk to our top 3 finishers. And that top spot, we're going to have to hopefully figure out where we stand with the points. It'll be unofficial, I'm sure. But this will really tighten up that points battle for the top spot. And Corey just might come away with a point or two up front. So, So as I look at lap times, Corey Willer had the fastest lap on the very last lap, 58.8, and she's the only driver of everybody in the field that has gotten into the 58-second bracket. So nice job by her, and I'm anxious to find out, like I said earlier, to find out what the point standings are unofficially after this round of racing. And there's the unofficial results for Willow Racing's SR1. Sixth spot will be Robert Gutierrez. Finishes about 6 laps down. Paul O'Brien, tough break for him as he finished in that top 5 in that 5th spot. Larry Hayes, 4th. Anthony Ochoa will finish 3rd, first car on the podium, along with Sammy Nuno, 2nd. And Corey Weller, once again, takes the top spot in number 18. She'll be down trackside in just a moment as they are all stepping up onto the podium right now. Let's go down trackside. Dave Arnold and our top 3 finishers.
All right. Not often do they beat me here, so I'm going to make it on over here. We got some checks to give out. The Weller Racing. Everyone's always so great. We're going to talk, I know Scott just talked about, get up to Anthony here. Oh, man. Dude, Anthony Ochoa, what a heck of a battle.
Holy cow, man, that was freaking insane. That was probably one of the gnarliest races I've ever ran in my entire life. I'm pretty sure I compressed my spine and punctured a lung, but it was definitely worth it.
Well, I know Larry Hayes was running in there. You had Paul O'Brien was going up. He drops off. He got by Hayes, got the spot. I mean, this was just an all-out battle royale.
Oh, man. This group right here is absolutely ridiculous, man. You just try to put pressure on somebody and hope to God that they mess up. Other than that, you're not going to get by them. So it just pedal to the metal and hope for the best.
Well, hopefully this makes it a little bit better. $200 there from Weller Racing. I'm putting it up, and that's so awesome how they support the class.
Oh yeah, thank you, Weller Racing. I really appreciate it. Thanks for putting on this class. Thank you for putting up some money. I want to thank my friends and my family that come out here. Sam Mowgli, Jimmy, everybody. Robert spotted for me. Brandon over at Cynical Fabrication. My boys came out and supported me. West Coast Mobile Fleet Services, B81 Paving. Everybody that helps me get out here, I really appreciate it.
Anthony Cho, everybody, 3rd place. Going to move it on over to Sam and Eno, and $250, Sam. Man, talk about running with the big dogs. You're right up there in that pack, throwing elbows with the best.
Yeah, you know, I think I got a little bit of luck off the start. Those guys piled up, and I snaked up the left and brought it in, and then, you know, it was just a good battle. I was just trying to run it smooth and just get a good restart. I knew there wasn't worth the push real hard in the beginning, so we had the restart coming up, but you know, just really bring it in and keep the lines clean because this track's technical, you know, and it's really easy to over-rotate and blow your line, and then everybody's coming, you know, so.
Well, and then on the restart, I mean, everybody starts to split out on you, and then all of a sudden you're like, okay, now I got to really hold my line.
Yeah, you know, I just try to stay right on Corey's bumper. I'm like, if I don't leave any room, nobody can get in there. And, you know, hopefully you can try to make a move on the inside or something. But yeah, I knew all those guys were coming, and there was a few different names back there. My spotter was telling me, hey, you know, Hayes and O'Brien and 2 cars, 6 cars, and so there was a few names trading places back there, so I knew I had my hands cut out for me.
Well, I know you got a lot of people behind you to make this possible.
Yeah, you know, I really just got to thank all my friends and family, you know, everybody that comes out. My spotter, Jimmy, he's out here with the racing with me every weekend. Cynical Fab, he does all my fab work. He's right there in Banning, so if anybody in the area needs fab work, he's your guy. My buddy Chris Redden, he couldn't race this weekend with us. He couldn't, you know, but he's going to be at the next round with us. So, and then everybody in the Weller team, you know, Jason and Corey helped me a ton with setup and supporting the class. It's huge, you know, it's really huge. So I got to give it up to everybody. You know, my brother came out and Cash, you know, they helped me with my setup a little bit, so it's cool. I also want to tribute this podium, even though it's a second place, so he probably wouldn't be too happy with it, but I want to tribute it to Kyle LeDuc. You know, I worked for him for 5 years, and he's really what got me into this sport, and so I know he's battling cancer, and I really just want to send my blessings to him, and like I said, he wouldn't be happy with a second place, but this is the farthest I got tonight, so I got to give it to him.
God bless you, Sammy. That's awesome. Very awesome. Sammy, you know everybody. And Corey, here's your money back. Weller Racing. She's like, I got to hold on to it all. They just keep on trying to take it from me. But Corey, what an incredible race. And Scott, we're talking, it's always one of the more exciting classes. So reliable the cars are and so fast. And again, power to rate ratio of a Pro 2.
Yeah, it was really fun. I knew, you know, I had to really get a really clean start and just try to get as much of a head start as I could on the start because everybody's fast. And got a good start, and then Jason just said, it's getting messy behind you. He's like, just go, and I just pedaled to the metal. I don't know what was going on back there, but I definitely want to watch that race, and I was just focused. So super fun, you know, race. The cars are always a blast to drive. Like, if I'm battling somebody, it's fun. If I'm all by myself, it's fun. Like, it's just fun to try to drive the car without killing yourself. So that was really awesome. So huge thanks to Weller Racing, obviously, for building the car and starting this class, and the guys we don't have to do a lot of prep on it, but the guys prepped my car for me before we came out. Huge thanks to Jason. He's always helping me. He's a great spotter. Usually he's yelling at me, but and just, you know what, everybody that's in our class, I love it. I love to see new people come in. I love the excitement. I love the challenge because there's a lot of fast guys in our class, and it's anybody's game. If one person messes up, it's game on. So you got to really, really keep your focus. So looking forward to tomorrow. I think it's going to be a blast. And thanks everybody for coming out. Calvin, you did a great track once again, as usual. And thanks for Lee and Poppy again for all your work too. Thanks, guys. Corey
Weller, everybody, top notch, a true professional. And we're going to give it up again for Anthony Ochoa and, of course, Sammy Nino. And Corey Weller sitting on top of that beautiful Louis Tozier Designs trophy. And, of course, the young chocolate milk. And we're going to have you autograph this and throw it to the crowd. So we getting all the drivers to do that? Well, you can hand it if you want. So good job, and Corey Weller, that's one to hold on. Oh, look at that, all the kids. Oh, what did she say she can't throw? I want her on my Frisbee golf team. Well, an awesome night, past the halfway point. Mod cars coming up. We're going to go back up to the booth. Scott Rain.
And thanks a lot again, Dave. We're getting ready for our next race, which is going to be the mod carts. And this is what Dave and I consistently, weekend after weekend, round after round of racing, call oftentimes the best race of the day. In this case, the best race of tonight. We're going to find out real soon, as we got some incredibly talented young kids coming out here trackside. For the fans back at home, awesome shots from our cameramen down in staging as they are all getting ready to come out here trackside for their main event.